Hello, 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 dreamers, and welcome back to Dream Queen by Perla. So, Virgos, let me just make sure I'm at Virgos. Yep. This is your monthly reading for the month of May. We have here repeating a cycle. There's something that is coming back around for you guys. For a lot of you guys, this is a lesson that you haven't learned. This does involve other people. There's almost a sense of like either you give too much of yourself, you don't know how to say no, you are either like over committing to a lot of things or taking too much on. And again, it has this trickling effect where you get to a certain point, right? And then you feel like you are being dragged back down. So just know that, again, whatever this cycle is that you're repeating, a lot of things are going to feel familiar. A lot of things are going to... It's almost like, seriously, I'm here again type of energy is what I'm picking up. There is a sense here of, again, there is a lesson that you're failing to learn, that you fail to see. Whether it is, some of you only like to see, and I'm putting this out there, you only like to see the good in people. When people come towards you that are coming towards you to hurt you intentionally or to take advantage of you, you still give them the benefit of the doubt, and that has a lot to do with certain boundaries that you have to set. And it's almost like you're facing yourself, right? You're facing yourself, and you're asking yourself, why do you allow this to happen? So there is definitely some emotional baggage that is coming along for the month of May. I feel that this has to happen, right? It has to occur. You have to relive this cycle, right? So that you can finally learn to say no, so that you can finally let go of either behaviors or people that are no longer serving you. This is more of a wake-up call for you guys. And there is a sense of like, when you recognize or when you realize, right, that you're repeating a cycle, don't get consumed with the fact of wanting to get out of the cycle and miss the lesson that you're supposed to learn within that cycle, because then again, what's going to happen the next cycle, you're going to go ahead and restart it. So again, there's something that, and this is occurring with other people. The cycle is not being repeated with the same individuals from the past, right? So, but everything is going to seem familiar is what I'm picking up. There are certain things that you're being asked to either do on your own, or to go after, that maybe you want to include other people, maybe you want other people to come with you, or you want to collaborate with other people, but this is not the time for that. There is a sense that whatever it is, again, that you're trying to do, you are to do for yourself, by yourself. And maybe the thing is here that I'm picking up, right, is there is this sense of like, there are certain things that you do with others, right? Maybe you're led to work on a project with someone, but it's like Spirit is putting 3 projects within you, right? 3 things that you want to create, and maybe just one of those things are meant to be worked with someone else, and you're misunderstanding the guidance and wanting to co-create or wanting to work with others on all 3 projects, where maybe the other 2 projects are just for you to do. It's kind of like that energy of needing to, when you receive a message, when you receive guidance or clarity, needing to give yourself enough time to digest, and needing to give yourself enough time to understand the message that is coming through, instead of just jumping in, right? Because again, it's like, maybe on project A, you're supposed to work with another person or 2 other people, but on project B and C, you're supposed to do on your own. And that's where the repetition, let's put it this way, comes back in. For others of you, it's definitely somebody from your past that is coming back in, and I feel that you guys have been on this kind of repetitive cycle, right? Everything starts off the same, and midway to the point, everything kind of just gets kind of like nostalgic and kind of like wishing both, and it's not just you, it's like both of you wishing you guys never would have gotten back together, and then starts the arguing, the fighting, the blaming, the cheating, whatever it is. So it's more of like, okay, if you keep telling yourself, Virgos, that you deserve more and that you want more, then why do you keep on putting yourself in the same situation, kind of thing. So this is definitely a wake-up call when it comes to accountabilities, when it comes to what it is that you allow to kind of repeat itself. So we are going to be using the, let me see if I can find it, the Isis Oracle deck for you guys for this month, because I do feel that, again, when it comes to accountabilities, when it comes to this wake-up call, it's screaming you in the face, but it's not about trying to rush through it, let's put it this way. It's not about just recognizing it, but also allowing yourself to experience the lesson that is within this repeated cycle. So your first card is the Key of Life, spinning the Ankh, the Key of Life. Your second card is Spirit of Isis, Triumph of the Goddess. So again, it's like you're seeing the recurrence, and Lady of the Stars. These are all very powerful cards. I am not going to read the book at this moment, because I'm just pulling out 3 cards and seeing what I pick up intuitively. And there is a sense here of like, again, you recognize the patterns, you recognize the red flags, but then you choose to ignore them, right? Because with the Spirit of Isis, again, you're being guided at all times. You're being told when to take a step, when not to, when to sit, and whether it is that you want to please others, or whether it is that you want to be still connected to other people, you tend to ignore your own intuition, right? When you're being told to sit, you're going because someone else is going. When you're being told to go, you're sitting because someone else is sitting. It's those type of little things that you really have to take a hold of, right? And that is only going to come, Virgos, by really self-reflecting on yourself, right? What choices have you made that you knew going into it was not the best for you, right? But it's almost like you wanted to try again just to see if you will get a different outcome. And it's kind of like the definition of insanity, doing the same thing and expecting a different outcome. And that's kind of like what you have to recognize is that whatever situation you're currently in at the moment that is a repetitive cycle, it's like you're expecting a different outcome, but it's like starting, right? From the start, right? From going back into this, whether it's a thought pattern, whether it's a behavior, whether it's an ex or whatever it is, it's like the minute you start, you see how it's going to end, because nothing has truly changed. That energy is no longer serving you. Those people, that situation, that behavior, that thought pattern, whatever it is no longer in alignment to where it is that you're going, but you yourself are keeping yourself trapped by continuously going back to it. Well, Virgos, that is all that I have for you for this month. As always, guys, thank you for all your love and support. Thank you for liking, sharing, and subscribing to the channel, as well as donating. If you would like a private reading, the link to my website is down below in the description, along with the links to Facebook, Instagram, and Patreon. Sending every single one of you love, strength, and blessing, guys. Take care. Love you all. Bye-bye.